Hello students. So last class we discussed about crop production and management. You have learned that all living organisms require food. Okay. So plants can make their own food themselves, but animals including humans cannot make their own food. So where do animals get their food from? Yes. We get our food from plants or animals or both. Let us see what is the meaning of crop. See, when plants of the same kind are cultivated at one place on a large scale, it is called a crop. For example, crop of wheat means that all the plants grown in a field are that of wheat. You already know that crops are of different types like cereals, vegetables and fruits. This can be classified on the basis of the season in which they grow. Let us see Rabi crops. The crops grown in the winter season, October to March, are called Rabi crops. Examples of Rabi crops are wheat, gram, pea, mustard, etc. The crops which are sown in the rainy season are called Kharif crops. The rainy season in India is generally from June to September. Example paddy, maize, soya bean, groundnut and cotton or Kharif crops. Okay, let us see basic practices of crop production. In that, preparation of soil. The process of loosening and turning of the soil is called tilling or flugging. This is done by using a flug. The loosened soil helps in the growth of earthworms and microbes present in the soil. These organisms are friends of the farmer, since they further turn and loosen the soil and add humus to it. Okay. See, this is done by using flug. Flugs are made of wood or iron. If the soil is very dry, it may need watering. It contains a strong triangular iron stripe called flug share and a long log of wood called a flug shaft. This is the agricultural implements. Next one, hoe. It is a simple tool which is used for removing weeds and for loosening the soil. It has a long rod of wood or iron. A strong rod and bent plate of iron is fixed to one of its ends. And this is the cultivator. Nowadays, flugging is done by tractor-driven cultivator. The use of cultivator saves labor and time. Next one, sowing. Sowing is an important part of crop production. Before sowing, a good quality, clean and healthy seeds of a good variety are selected. So farmers prefer to use seeds which give high yield. So how seed selection is done by soaking the seeds in a beaker containing water. Some damaged seeds float on water because they are hollow and lighter. This is a traditional tool. The tool used traditionally for sowing seeds is shaped like a funnel. The seeds are filled into the funnel, passed down through 2 or 3 pipes having sharp ends. These ends press into the soil and place seeds there. Seed drill. Nowadays the seed drill is used for sowing with the help of tractor. This shows the seeds uniformly at equal distance and depth. It ensures that seeds get covered by the soil after sowing. This protects the seeds from being eaten by birds. Sowing by using seeds drill saves time and labor. Let us see adding manure and fertilizers. The substances which are added to the soil in the form of nutrients for the healthy growth of plants are called manure or fertilizers. Soil supplies mineral nutrients to the crop plants. These nutrients are essential for the growth of plants. So manure is an organic substance obtained from the decomposition of plant or animals' wastes. Farmers dump plant and animals' waste. Farmers dump plants and animals' waste in pits at open places and allows it to decompose. Let us see major advantages of manure. It enhances the water holding capacity of the soil. It makes the soil porous, due to which exchange of gases become easy. It also improves the texture of the soil. It increases the number of friendly microbes. Let us say fertilizers. Fertilizers are chemicals which are rich in a particular nutrient. For example, urea, ammonium sulfate, superphosphate, potash, NPK that is nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium. The use of fertilizers has helped farmers to get better yield of crops such as wheat, paddy and maize. But excessive use of fertilizers has made the soil less fertile. So fertilizers have also become a source of water pollution. Therefore, in order to maintain the fertility of the soil. Next one, crop rotation. What is the meaning of crop rotation? Another method of replenishing the soil with a nutrient is through crop rotation. This can be done by growing different crops alternatively. Earlier farmers in northern India used to grow legumes as fodder in one season and wheat in the next season. This helped in the replenishment of the soil with nitrogen. Farmers are being encouraged to adopt these practices. In the previous classes, we have learned about rhizobium bacteria. These are present in the nodules of roots of leguminous plants. They fix atmospheric nitrogen. This is the rhizobium bacteria. Okay. Next one, irrigation. The supply of water to crops at regular intervals is called irrigation. The time and frequency of irrigation varies from crop to crop, soil to soil and season to season. In summer, the frequency of watering is higher. Okay. So let us see what are the sources of irrigation. Okay, wells, tube wells, ponds, lakes, rivers, dams and canals. These are the sources of irrigation. The traditional method of irrigation, this is the modern method of irrigation, that is sprinkler system, is more useful to the uneven land where sufficient water is not available. This is the sprinkler system method. Next one, drip system. A sprinkler is very useful for lawn, coffee plantation and several other crops. This is a drip system. In this system, the water falls drop by drop directly near the root, so it is called a drip system. It is the best technique for watering fruit plants, gardens and trees. Water is not wasted at all. It is a boom in region where availability of water is poor. Next, crop harvestation. Okay, so that is harvesting. Cutting of crop after maturation is called harvesting. Harvesting is our country is either done manually by a sickle or by machine called harvester. In harvesting crop, the grain seeds need to be separated from the chaff. This process